What's going on, YouTubers? My name is Robert Serrano Jr., and I am the natural born thriller because I'm the natural and I'm born to be the thriller. Good boy gone bad, living a bad and dangerous life off the wall. And if you don't like it, beat it because no one wants to be defeated. So, welcome everyone to this WWE SmackDown and 2005 live review of the show from February 6, 2018. We're going to start off first with this WWE SmackDown live review, the show from February 6, 2018. And they were in Kansas City, Missouri. You have Corey Graves, Tom Phillips, and Byron Saxton on commentary. So yeah, first we're gonna get this SmackDown live out of the way first, and then we'll get to 205 live later, and then I'll get to the um, short results of the mixed match challenge. So okay, I think we're good now. Just let me check something here first. Okay. All right, I think we're good. Got my notes here, and I'm good to go. It also got me some backup notes too. So starting off with SmackDown. Again in Kansas City, Missouri, from February 6, 2018. The show opened up with Shane McMahon coming out. He cuts a promo about last week's announcement from Daniel Bryan about tonight's main event from SmackDown about Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, where that match gets to face AJ Styles at Fastlane for the WWE Championship. And I'm like, we know that already. And I'm saying to myself, so Shane McMahon waited a week to talk about this whole thing with Daniel Bryan, which probably Daniel Bryan comes out there, by the way. And while Shane McMahon's in the middle of trying to talk to Daniel Bryan about not listening, all of a sudden we get random Rusev Day chants. Yeah, that goes to show that the fans didn't care about this segment at all. But then they start caring about it later on. But I'm saying to myself, I'm watching this, I'm saying to myself, why did Shane McMahon wait a week to confront Daniel Bryan about this? They were at the show last week, both of them. Shane McMahon, Daniel Bryan. They were both at the same arena, the same show, because Shane McMahon is the commissioner, and Daniel Bryan is the general manager of SmackDown. Why he waited a week to confront Daniel Bryan about this? Why couldn't he confront him, last week? Why? This was so stupid. So basically, Shane McMahon says that Daniel Bryan is not listening, and then he says that someone else should get these opportunities, and he feels like Daniel Bryan is giving Kevin and Sami those opportunities instead of giving it to someone else. And Daniel Bryan basically says that he was doing the right thing for Owens and Zayn because of what happened at Royal Rumble, and he's expecting a good payday for that too, for doing that job. And then Shane McMahon got upset with Daniel Bryan about that. Basically by giving Owens and Zayn those opportunities and not anyone else. He talks about the yes movement is what you represented when it comes to not getting opportunities, and then talk about how the yup movement, not the yes movement from Daniel Bryan, the yup movement from Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn is a knockoff of that. And then Shane McMahon talks about how Daniel Bryan would love to get back into the ring to wrestle and everything. And I said to myself, they're really good. They're really good. Start teasing this whole thing where Daniel Bryan's going to return to the ring. And if he does return to the ring, his only options when he does return to the ring is going to be against only Shane McMahon. Still not liking that. So Daniel Bryan basically wants to know what Shane McMahon's doing. And then Shane McMahon, that's what he talks about and everything. So, and then Shane McMahon thinks that Daniel Bryan lives vicariously through Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So all of a sudden, AJ Styles comes out, the WWE champion. He talks about how he's been defending his WWE championship. He talks about how he is phenomenal when it comes to being given this gift by God. He talks about how he loves doing what he does, as WWE champion, and going on the road and all that, and not be able to spend a lot of his time with his family and everything, which is because WWE they don't get their wrestlers any off seasons, because they barely get a chance to see their families, their friends, their beloved ones. So AJ Styles talks about how management needs to resolve this and everything, because he's upset with management, and he says when management comes up with these decisions when it comes to the WWE Championship, it affects AJ Styles, and AJ Styles talks about this is SmackDown Live, the house that AJ Styles built. And AJ Styles told Owens, when it comes to Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, AJ Styles told Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon to stay out of the way, and he says to let him take care of this. So basically, that means AJ Styles could be on commentary later on between Owens and Zayn when we get to that main event match. So, but other than that, yeah, opening segment, I was like, I'm tired of Shane McMahon, and also I'm tired that Shane McMahon's got to run down on Daniel Bryan's case. Halfway I hated it, but halfway I kind of liked it, because I seen Daniel Bryan out there, and then AJ Styles came out there to end this horrific back and forth segment between Shane and Daniel. So, but whatever. But then also we get to a segment that involves the New Day. They're backstage playing with their faggot pancakes, and there you go. AJ Styles walking backstage, giving the I guess goes to the dressing room, I believe. Also, Shinsuke Nakamura shows up, who's the winner of the Royal Rumble 2018. And yes, when it comes to Shinsuke Nakamura winning the 2018 Royal Rumble, it's all about the Japanese invasion. I'm just saying. So basically, Shinsuke Nakamura walks up to AJ Styles and let him know that he's gonna beat him at WrestleMania. That was the call of the night for Nakamura, and I even tweeted on Twitter that Nakamura said that to AJ Styles. So I called that by basically writing, and again, in that quote, I'm gonna beat you at WrestleMania. Oh man! So basically, Shinsuke is letting AJ Styles know he's gonna get his ass kicked. He's gonna get his ass beat by Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania. Then we get to the match. We get Liv Morgan being accompanied by Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan from the Riott Squad at ringside. And Liv Morgan goes up against Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair, what the commentators were saying on commentary, Charlotte Flair demanded this match. She wanted this match to happen. So we get the match. Match itself was okay. It could have been better, but I thought it was okay. Charlotte Flair was basically dominating the match. Liv Morgan got some offense in the match a little bit. We got a picture-in-picture commercial break type of deal that we had there. The Riott Squad were rejected out of the ring because they'll try to get involved. And the Charlotte Flair ends up beating, Liv Morgan in the end. So, and then Charlotte Flair walks up to the commentary and saying, 1 down, 2 to go, which means she's gonna I don't want to use that term, but I'm not going to. Let's just say, Charlotte Flair is gonna take care of the rest of the 2 Riott Squads. She already took care of Liv Morgan, and I guarantee you next week it's going to be Sarah Logan that's going to be next, and then Ruby Riott is probably going to be last, because obviously she's the only one left there. So WWE does once again their hashtag WWE Heroes when it comes to Black History Month, and they did this last night on Raw. I didn't care for it because they had Roman Reigns on there, but I also didn't realize that they had Titus O'Neil on there either. So I saw Titus O'Neil on there, and I was saying to myself, okay, they have Titus O'Neil, makes sense. Roman Reigns makes no sense because he's Samoan, and I'm pretty sure back in the days of Roman Reigns' family were seeing all that was going on during that time. When it comes to the days where Martin Luther King was still around, Malcolm X. When it comes to racism and all that. Um, I see what WWE is doing though. WWE is putting Roman Reigns, WWE is putting excuse me, WWE is putting Roman Reigns in that position just for us to like him. That's what they're doing. Still not gonna like him. He's still fucking trash. Still fucking gonna hate him. So yeah, fuck Roman Reigns. Don't give a fuck what WWE does with Roman Reigns in the near future. He's fucking garbage. So Renee Young interviews Kevin Owens, and Renee Young asking Kevin Owens is Sami Zayn's good at I think it's, in a way she's trying to say that is Kevin Owens going to handle losing to Sami Zayn like that. And Kevin Owens said, no, you're actually asking the wrong question. It should be the other way around, and you should be asking Sami Zayn that question. And he said should Sami Zayn handle it when he loses you know to Kevin Owens basically. So that was the promo. We'll get to more of that. We'll get to more of that when we get to Sami Zayn. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that was nothing to do there. The Bludgeon Brothers versus the Jobbers tag team. Who the Jobbers? I don't know. It was some black dude and some Caucasian dude, whatever. But the Bludgeon Brothers wins in a matter of seconds, a squash. And then get the Usos coming out. They come out and they interrupted the Bludgeon Brothers as they were trying to leave. So the Bludgeon Brothers leaves after that. So the Usos they basically end up coming a promo. They talk about how they got the tag team division locked down and everything, and they wanted to reference what they mean by lockdown. They don't mean basically they're basically drawing some prison reference like fingerprints being inked and all that, being locked up in prison and all that, being part of a chain gang. Is it no? That's not what they meant by lockdown and all that. When it comes to the Uso penitentiary, they talk about the state of mind, success, having a spotlight, and they talk about how the tag team division is sleeping on the Usos when it comes to the tag team division being locked down, and they talk about they went from face paint, from rainbow colors, from tights, to for what they are right now when it comes to dark colors and everything, the way they carry themselves, and then also they talk about how they went from Samoan drops to super kicks, and they talk about day one and they said. And they also say it's not paranoia, it's Usos, so good promo. It was a very good promo from the Usos. They know clearly good promo, and obviously it's scripted and everything, but at the same time, the Usos also has to say what they want to say in this promo too. When it comes to having those goosebumps and those string of hair, the little hairs from your back of your neck, something like that. That's what Jey Uso does though. But there you go. That was again a very good promo from the Usos. WWE has Daniel Bryan revealing the top 10 list for SmackDown, and here are your top 10s, folks. Number 10, the perfect 10, Ty Dillinger. Wow. So Ty Dillinger made it number 10 for the top 10 list because he's a perfect 10. Scripted, garbage, trash. Fuck this. It's fucking bullshit. But let me continue on. So yeah, like I said, Ty Dillinger is number 10. And I said number 9, Randy Orton. Number 8, Becky Lynch. Number 7, The Usos. Number 6, The New Day. Number 5, Bobby Roode. Number 4, Naomi. Number 3, Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 2, Charlotte Flair. And number 1, AJ Styles. Yeah, they got Daniel Bryan doing this whole thing, and instead of having Daniel Bryan wrestle, this is what they got him doing. Some bullshit WWE SmackDown Live top 10 list. Who gives a fuck about this? And plus, when you have Ty Dillinger as number 10 in that spot, by the way, Ty Dillinger has done nothing on the main roster, basically on the main show. He has done nothing on the main show to earn that spot to be in the top 10 list. So yes, it was bullshit. It's scripted. So yeah, fucking garbage. Moving on. Speaking of garbage, we get back to the New Day segment, and they're upset, wiping their tears with their faggot ass pancakes because they made it to the top 6 and everything because they want to be in the top 1. Fuck off, fucking faggots. Our Rusev Day promo from Aiden English, talking about how Rusev is working hard on in the gym there, and also obviously they're at the gym. So yeah, and then Rusev by ending this by saying Masca. So it's gonna be all about Rusev Day, when Rusev beats Bobby Roode for the United States Championship. We'll get to that momentarily. So we get to Aiden English. He starts singing a promo about Kansas City, basically trashing them, and then they start booing him. And then he talks about, but nothing is better than Rusev Day. And then and they start cheering again. And starts going for some high notes of Rusev Day. And then Rusev coming out. So that's in the hour number 2, because not hour number 2, hour number 1, I like to say. Basically, that's in the hour number 1, so never get to hour number 2. So before we get to that, Tomar wrestling for hour number 1. I believe we had 2 matches on here, so let me just double check. We had that Liv Morgan and Charlotte Flair match, and then you had the Bludgeon Brothers in a squash match. So yeah, there you go, 2 matches. For hour number 1. Now let's get to hour number 2. Hour number 2 will feature Rusev versus the WWE United States Champion Bobby Roode for the United States Championship with Aiden English at ringside. Match itself, it started off a little slow, but then it went to commercial break. After the commercial break, it started picking up a little bit, and then it went to commercial break again. When they did the picture-in-picture commercial break type of deal, and then they come back from commercial break again, and they started having some decent match between Rusev and Bobby Roode, and then in the end, Bobby Roode goes for the glorious DET and gets a 3 count in the win. So yeah, Bobby Roode wins, still retains the title, and no heel turn for Bobby Roode. Everyone was expecting a heel turn for Bobby Roode. I doubt that when they first made this match last week. When they first made this match last week. But yeah, it was a good back and forth action. Excuse me. It was good back and forth action. If I could get get the words out. So the Bobby Roode are celebrating. All of a sudden, an RKO out of nowhere by Randy Orton to Bobby Roode, and then it gets an RKO to Aiden English, who tried to escape. But Orton called him, and then RKOs. Rusev gets back up. He has no idea where he's at. He doesn't know what's going on. He gets RKO. Basically, we get 3 RKOs out of nowhere by Randy Orton. So what does this mean? I don't know. I thought it was weird the way they did this, but I liked it. I enjoyed that. So wait, does this mean that Randy Orton's going to get a shot of the US Championship? I don't understand. If that's the case, why? Because why would he want that belt anyways? Should he be going to the main title? I mean, not that I want to see him go after the main title, or at least go after the tag team titles. By teaming up with someone that he could team up with to go after the tag team titles. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they do with Randy Orton. But or whatever. Chad Gable, Shelton Benjamin do their promos about the fashion file bill on clipboard that they had there, whatever, and then knocked it down. And they talk about how they took care of the Breeze Dongle last week, and now they're gonna take care of the Ascension. So we'll get to that later. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. It's actually right now. So the Ascension versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, and Benjamin picks gets the victory over Victor. Yeah, so Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin wins. I didn't care for the match, folks. I didn't care. To me, it's fucking garbage. Another New Day segment, folks. Yeah, that's right. We got another New Day segment on the show with their faggot pancakes, and this time they're playing faggot pancakes fights at each other. Basically, they're throwing pancakes. They're throwing their faggot pancakes at each other. Basically, creating a food fight. Their faggot food fight with pancakes. Yeah, so fuck the New Day. Renee Young, she interviews Sami Zayn at the gorilla position because Sami Zayn's great to go out there. Sami Zayn talks about how he's gonna step out of Kevin Owens' shadow. He talks about Kevin Owens' accomplishments of being Universal Champion, United States Champion, Intercontinental Champion. I think he talked about NXT Champion at one point, or but basically getting opportunities that Sami Zayn never got those opportunities before. And he says now this is Sami Zayn's time to get the opportunity. So before we get to the match, we get an announcement from WWE. Dolph Ziggler is going to return next week. And he's going to go up against Baron Corbin. And I could get two fucks about this match. I could get two fucks about Dolph Ziggler. I could get two fucks about Baron Corbin. Not that I hate Baron Corbin. To me, he's become a victim of the John Cena ceiling, and when it comes to John Cena politicking. But fuck Dolph Ziggler. So yeah, I could get two fucks about this match. So whatever, it's gonna happen next week, and we'll see how that match turns out. But they make it Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens with AJ Styles on the commentary. Now, I got call out Byron Saxton on this one, folks, because Byron Saxton, as Sami Zayn was coming out, because the match is getting ready, it's great to happen between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Also want to point out too, earlier in the night, Shane McMahon talks about how like an android, he's talking, I can't wait to see Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens tear each other apart here, because the way he talks, because Shane McMahon, he sounds like he's a fucking android every time he talks. Every time I hear him talk, he sounds like a fucking android. He's like, I'm short circuiting. Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. I can't wait to see that match. It's gonna be a fun match for me because I'm gonna enjoy these two tearing each other apart. I'm Shane McMahon. Here comes the money. And then we have to Byron Saxton. Byron Saxton was the worst. Shane McMahon, he's Shane McMahon, whatever. But Byron Saxton is the reason why I call Byron Saxton a pussy, a sissy, a bitch, a faggot. Because on the commentary, you got this pussy, this sissy of Byron Saxton who pulls over a New Day. Well, and then we get to on the point of we're about to have this match between Zayn and Owens because they're gonna tear each other apart and everything. And then you got the sound of Byron Saxton, just the sound of his voice just fucking irritates me when he was saying that he couldn't wait to see this match. He's like, oh boy, I can't wait to see this match. I can't wait to see this match. I can't wait to see this match. They're gonna hurt each other. They're gonna tear each other apart. Oh my god, I can't wait to see this match. Fuck off, Byron Saxton, you fucking pussy. Go eat a fucking dick. That fucking irritated me. Just the voice, just hearing the voice of that faggot. Can't fucking stand Byron Saxton. Why the fuck is he on commentary? Why the fuck does he even have a fucking job in WWE? The whole thing with him, smiling at the camera, doing this and then doing this, and then oh boy, the New Day's out. Power positivity. Oh my god, bullios. Oh my god, pancakes. Oh my god, New Day. Fuck off, Byron Saxton. As far as the match was, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn had a good match. Back and forth action. Obviously, they're attracting attention between the two because, the story here is that are the friendships going to break up? Or is the friendships going to be broken? It's the end of Kevin Owens having his own guardian angel to look out for him. Like I said, the back and forth action from not inside the ring but also outside the ring for a little bit. Then we get to the finish. So Sami Zayn he has Owens beat and everything, and then he turns his attention to AJ Styles. AJ Styles basically letting Sami Zayn know, take care of him. And then he turns his chair around. Sami Zayn turns him around. Basically, he got AJ Styles under his skin. AJ Styles gets out, takes off the headsets, goes after him, and then goes after Owens, and then beats up on Sami Zayn. Basically, the match was called off. No contest. And Owens and Zayn got their ass kicked by AJ Styles. So then all of a sudden, Daniel Bryan comes out. So Daniel Bryan makes an announcement that at Fastlane for the WWE Championship, it's going to be a triple threat match between Owens, Zayn, and Styles. And then Byron Saxton on commentary. And as soon as I heard, I was like, I'm taking my headphones off. I'm done. Because that was basically the end of the show. So yeah, so I forgot what Byron Saxton said. But he's like, somebody, by calling out Daniel Bryan, something like that. I'm like, fuck off. But whatever. So yeah, there you go, folks. So yeah, the match has been made for Fastlane. It's going to be AJ Styles defending his WWE Championship against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and I can't wait to see that match. There's going to be more tensions between Owens and Zayn, and especially it leads to a dilemma when it comes to AJ Styles. And there you go. It also brings me to the question here. With AJ Styles, that he's going to be busy at SmackDown's pay-per-view next month when it comes to Fastlane. What they're going to do with Shinsuke Nakamura during that time, just have him be in dark shows because of matches, and they're going to have random matches on SmackDown too. What Nakamura's going to do, during that time? I mean, is he even going to have a match at Fastlane? I don't know. But it's hard to tell, really. I just hope they give Nakamura a better, something to keep Nakamura busy at Fastlane until we get to WrestleMania. So, and by the way, folks, spoiler: when it comes to Owens, Zayn, and Styles winning, we're getting the match between Styles and Nakamura for the WWE Championship. So yeah, there's no backing away from, there's no backing on that one. That's gonna be Owens and Zayn's last opportunity, if I'm not mistaken. And it probably lead to a match between Owens and Zayn at WrestleMania, which that's gonna be the end of their friendship. And but I'll get to more of that in another video. Basically when we get close to it, because right now they're gonna be doing a whole lot of build-ups between Styles, Owens, and Zayn to we get to Fastlane, which is going to lead into next month. So it's gonna be an awesome build. So there you go. So I was in the SmackDown Live for this review. When it comes to the Total Amount Wrestling for hour number 2, I believe there was 3 matches. Let me just double check here. Yep, 3 matches. So overall Total Amount Wrestling for SmackDown Live from February 6, 2018, you have 5 matches so far. So my overall showing for SmackDown Live from February 6, 2018. Show itself was I thought it was pretty decent. So hello Gino. Nakamura versus Corbin at Fastlane. LOL. Nah, anyone but Baron Corbin. I would take Nakamura versus Rusev. But at the same time, I don't know what they're gonna do with Rusev. I mean, it would be nice to see Nakamura versus Rusev for the first time. I think it would be nice. And I see someone else here. Arizona State. Okay, what's going on, man? Do you think SmackDown is better than Raw? Yes, I do. I believe so. So yeah. But as far as this week though, I mean SmackDown obviously because of the writing and everything, and the booking of it, I could tolerate it. I could I could tolerate it more than Raw last but yeah, the show it was pretty decent. Was it better than Raw this week? Unfortunately, I didn't think it was. To me, I thought Raw was way better because at least with Raw, you had a couple of good matches, and you had Tremor Wills. Well, actually, the segments, some segments on the show didn't make any sense, but whatever. But SmackDown, it didn't have much of wrestling, except for the main event. And there you go. And speaking of the main event, I want to show you guys this picture of Owens and Zayn when it comes to when it comes to that main event match that kept building up. These two best friends, they're not looking so happy right now. Because they had to face each other, to see who's going to become the one contenders against AJ Styles for the championship. So you can see Kevin Owens, when it comes to Kevin Owens, he always looks angry. But Sami Zayn, he looks very angry though. I think he's more angrier than Kevin Owens is. Every brother we see Sami Zayn getting angry, but because now he's a heel, you can see now he's angry. Yeah, you got Sami and Kevin angry at each other. Or should I say they're angry at us right now? After giving us this cold, dark stare into the screen. I'm just saying. Um, but yeah, folks, there you go. Now, before I move on to 205 Live, when it comes to this review, I want to talk about the quick results when it comes to the weekly's mixed match challenge that WWE does. First one, I want to get this one thing out of the way first. I didn't get a chance to mention it last week because I forgot. So last week they had Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss defeating Sami Zayn and Becky Lynch. And then for this week, you have um, Jimmy Uso and Naomi, are real life, couples, real life married couples, basically, defeating, Goldust and Mandy Rose. And they go. That was your that was your results there. Now let's move on to 205 Live. Welcome everyone to this WWE 205 Live review, the show from February 6, 2018. You have your commentators, which is Nigel McGuinness and Vic Joseph, and they were students in the same place of Kansas City, Missouri. All right, guys. Now let's get to this match. We'll get to the match, but I meant to say, let's get to the show. All right. Okay. And here we go. Now, before I do, let me just double check something here, folks, before I move on. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do this again. Sorry, folks. I had to check something here. So, all right. So here we go. So when it comes to 205 Live, folks, when it comes, the continuation when it comes to the Cruiserweight Championship tournament. Do you know what you said there? Mixed match challenges are pretty much predictable. Yeah, it is. And to be honest with you, may talk a little more about the mixed match challenge. I was trying to give it a chance. When it comes to when they first did this, when it comes to Finn Balor and Sasha Banks versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Natalya. So I tuned into that one to see what it was going to be about. Now, I didn't get to watch it on live because I didn't care for it. I waited a week ago to watch it, so I decided I got a chance to watch it, and I'm watching it, and Nakamura's doing his entrance. He's doing his performance. When it comes to doing his entrance, the sing along of his theme music. He's wearing the jacket of Natalya's dad, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. So they show Nakamura doing his entrance, and then they cut away to Natalya doing this. Basically doing Nakamura's posing and all that, and like, get the camera off her. Look at Nakamura. I was getting pissed off right there. I got pissed off, and then in the middle of Nakamura's entrance, they cut to the New Day. Like, what the fuck is this? Like fuck this. I'm not watching 205. I'm not watching the mixed match challenge. As this is what they keep doing. I got pissed off. Now I get it. Why WWE is doing this. They're doing this, because they want to do charity, because screw giving us good quality wrestling, right? No, you got they got to do some bullshit mixed match challenge. And the ridiculousness that they did there, was I just, at that point I was like, fuck this. I'm not watching it. So what, they could do whatever the fuck they want with that. I don't give a fuck. So that being said, let me move on. I should mention too, by the way, but of course the mixed match challenge, Mandy Rose, the reason why she was teaming with Goldust, because originally it was supposed to be Alicia Fox and Goldust, but Alicia Fox got hurt, which is why Alicia Fox didn't compete at the Royal Rumble, when it comes to the first ever Women's Rumble. So she's going to be out for a while. I don't know when she's going to be back, but who cares? But yeah, that's why Mandy Rose was there to team up with Goldust, though. So, alright, so moving on. So we get to Callisto versus Lindsay Dorado. The first round for the first round continues when it comes to the Cruiserweight Championship tournament. And you had the general manager of 205 Live, Drake Maverick, being basically watching on backstage, on the monitor, basically in his office. So they had this match. It was pretty good. Pretty good storytelling between two luchadors. Well, you got Callisto from who's a Mexican luchador who's probably born and raised in Chicago, and you got Dorado, who's also a luchador, who comes wrestling in Puerto Rico. From basically from San Juan, from San Juan, Puerto Rico. So they have this match, back and forth action, high flying moves going on in the match too and all. Callisto at one point almost won the match, but then Dorado gets to the ropes. Basically, they're telling some good storytelling right about Bobby. When Dorado got to the ropes, referee counted 3, but he's like, "Oh wait, I'm sorry, no, it's 2, it's 2." So yeah, good call there by referee. It was nice. It was nice storytelling again. But at the end of the day, I wanted Dorado to win. I had to support my people from Puerto Rico, because I'm Puerto Rican. And of course, they gave the win to Callisto. I'm not mad at Callisto. It's the WWE I'm mad at, because they're right back to jobber lane for Dorado again. I don't get it. I don't understand why they're not giving Dorado that chance. And Callisto, he had his chance to be cruiserweight champion. He had his opportunities. Why can't we have someone new to get that opportunity? Why can't we have Dorado advance to the next round? Why of all people it has to be Callisto? So yeah, I was annoyed with that. So good match though. Callisto then all of a sudden pulls over Dorado, and he's like, "No, I'm putting you over." Like, fucking bullshit. No, it should be the other way. It should have been the other way around. No disrespect to Callisto. I like Callisto. He's a good wrestler. This should have been listening to Dorado's time. Not. I was disappointed. Next we get to Roderick Strong video package, because Roderick Strong's gonna be wrestling against Hideo Itami in the main event for this for round 1 of this Cruiserweight Championship. And yeah, that's the same video package I've seen before, so yeah, it was nothing new there, but it was still good though. It's still a good video package. Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali does a promo. First, Cedric Alexander was doing a promo, and then Mustafa Ali scares him from behind. Whatever. TJP. He had a sit-down promo. Talks about, he's not gonna do it for the fans anymore. He's gonna do it for himself. And I'm like, fuck off. I don't care. Then we get an announcement that for next week we're gonna have Akira Tozawa versus Mark Andrews for the first round of the tournament. Continue on next week. For these two wrestle each other next week. So I'm happy for that. Okay. I'm looking forward to see that match. And they show a video package of Mark Andrews. And then also I seen it too, by the way, folks. It shows a couple of times before on WWE before, when it comes to the UK, to NXT, and they did it again right here on 205 Live. So I've seen it before, but it was still good though. A good video package, showcasing Mark Andrews. So and I like Mark Andrews. He's a very good talent. All right, then we get to Akira Tozawa. So he's backstage. He's been doing this for the last 3 weeks now. He's in a suit. He's in a nice suit. He's walking around like he's the boss. And while he's doing a selfie, that's him. That's what he's doing. So the first week when he did this, he was like, he wants to be the general manager of 205 Live, and he's like, and what he does, he's like going to say to one of these step members, like, "You're fire," and he walks like this. Then last week he did it again, where he's like, he's upset that he wasn't the 205 Live general manager, but he said, but he's looking forward to become the Cruiserweight champion in this tournament, and then and he's like, and when I do, he goes with one of the staff members from the back, and he's like, "You're fire," and he does this. So he did it again this week. and then talk about his match against Akira Tozawa, again in a suit, selfie promo. Talks about he's looking forward to face Mark Andrews in the match, and he goes up to one of the staff members like, "Oh no, I can see this coming." So he says, "Who you think should win that match between Akira Tozawa and Mark Andrews, and then the staff member said Mark Andrews, and he's like no. He's like he's like basically saying that he's gonna beat Mark Andrews, and then he's like told the staff member, and he's like, and when I do, you're fired. And then he does this. What the hell's going on? Why? I liking it though. I liking this what they're doing with Akira Tozawa. I think it's funny the way he's making the I don't know. I got a kick out of it. Because I like Akira Tozawa. He's got a sense of humor there. I thought it was funny though the way he's the way he's like, you're fired. Then he walks off like he's walking like he's Vince McMahon. I'm Akira Tozawa, damn it. Ah. By the way, that was what he always do. By the way, Akira Tozawa, he always does but he doesn't do it anymore though. Unless he's wrestling, he'll do it. But I find it funny though. But anyways, moving on. Enough of this. Hideo Itami is from backstage, warming up, and then we see Roger Strong also warming up because they're having their match, the main event match. So we get Drake Maverick. He basically wanted to see Drew Gulak and Tony Nese. So they had this segment here, in Drake's Maverick's office, and then Drake Maverick talks to Drew Gulak about what happened to you. You must be someone that you don't want to be messed with in wrestling. And then he's like, but now you're all about power presentations, making 205 a lot better, fly zone and all that. And then Tony was laughing and like, why are you laughing? And like, I feel the same way about you too. He's like, you're supposed to be the premier athlete and everything, and instead you're about worrying about your the 8 reasons why you're the premier athlete, and then just so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, count the how many abs he's got. Basically, Drake Maverick is calling them out from being comedy acts. Like, what's going on here? Like, there's no way this man wrote this. There's no way this man wrote this for Drake Maverick to say this. So basically, Drake Maverick, I meant to say, basically says it's time for you to take this thing seriously because it's about to make. Because I'm here to make 205 a lot better, not you, Drew Gulak. And he says to the both of them, they're both gonna be wrestling each other next week. So they both look at each other in a serious a serious stare down. And then Drake Maverick tells him, "Now get out of my office." Basically, he's toughening them up. He wants these two to let their killer instincts out instead of of being comedy acts, and also he referenced the train. Basically, he's trying to reference the Zoe train. That train has stopped, and not to hop onto the new train, or to make 205 Live better. Better when it comes to showcasing the best cruiserweights. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm kind of liking this, but again, there's no way, no freaking way, Vince McMahon was behind of that writing. It's gotta be someone else doing the writing for that one. So I don't know, but I thought it was good though. It was good. I enjoyed it. So now let's get to the main event match. Hideo Itami versus Roderick Strong. Round 1 of the tournament. Still continues on. So the match happens. Back and forth action between the two. And coming to the match, folks, too. With Roderick Strong coming in. I see myself, okay, so Hideo Itami, is he gonna win here? And then, as we get to the end of the match, I'm like, okay, I get this feeling that Roger Strong's gonna win here. Sure enough, Roger Strong goes for his end of heartaches, which is the backbreaker that he does. The way he does it too. By the way, he turns it into a suplex. He goes for a suplex and then turns it into a backbreaker type of deal. So yeah, Roger Strong, he advances to the tournament. So yeah, Roger Strong, he's on the roll here. He won against Tyler Bate last week when it comes to being the number 1 contender to face Pete Dunne for the for the United Kingdom Championship. And now we got Roger Strong part of this cruiserweight tournament, and he won against Hideo Itami of all people. And I think I'm gonna call it an early position I'm gonna call it an early prediction right now. Roderick Strong and Cedric Alexander, two guys from Ring of Honor, heading to the finals for WrestleMania. And in my opinion, if that's the route that's going to be, and if that's the route that WWE is going with, then they gotta put on the main card. It can't be on the pre-show. It has to be on the main show of WrestleMania, and let them loose. But we'll see. But as far as Hideo Itami, folks, Kenta, this sucks. WWE has given up on Kenta after this. And at this point, WWE should let him go. Kenta needs to go back to New Japan. He's done. They just sent a signal there after bringing in Roger Strong into 205 Live. They just now moved away from Hideo Itami. They fucking ruined him. And I don't blame Roger Strong. I blame WWE's booking. And maybe the first time around it was Hideo's fault because he got injured. But then the second time he got hurt, which was Riddick Moss who injured him. It's what really took away his whole steam momentum, and it sucks. Hideo Itami needs to get out of WWE. He needs to come back to being he needs to go back to New Japan to be Kenta again, and to be and to get back in the Kenta shape, because right now he's out of shape. He's not the same Kenta that I once saw him anymore, and he's become a shell of himself now, and it's very tragic, very tragic, and I'm not trying to sound like I don't care. I do care. Kenta is the man, always will be the man. Unfortunately, he ain't the same. He's not the same anymore. So Tomorrow Wrestling for 205 Live, there are only 2 matches. So hopefully WWE can end this stupid weekly mixed match challenge race, so you could get 205 Live back to 1 hour show again, so we can have more matches on the card instead. So my overall score for the show, I enjoyed the show, so I'm gonna go. Wait, did I give SmackDown a rating? Oh, I think I did. So SmackDown gets a 7 out of 10. 205 Live, they gets a 6 out of 10. So yeah, good shows for WWE so far. Now, all I need to do right now is watch NXT tomorrow. So yeah, NXT will be my next show to do, and I can't wait for that one. So there you go, folks. That was your SmackDown Live and 205 Live review for the show from February 6, 2018. So that being said, thank you all for watching. Shout out to Gino and to Arizona State for you guys for the live comments. I really appreciate that. So that being said, I'm done. This is your first. If any of you watching, if this is your first time watching me on YouTube, my name is Robert Serrano Jr., the Natural Born Thriller. Please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, give it a dislike. The choice is yours and yours alone. So you have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Welcome to my NXT review. But for now, I'm out. Peace on the streets.